Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Step away from the console.
Excuse me, I'm working.
The logs say otherwise.
And
The system glitches. A mother tried calling 3 times. You hung up 3 times.
I just didn't feel like working.
Stand up right now.
I didn't feel like working that day. That was Crenshonda Latrice Williams, 23 years old, 18 months on the job as a 911 dispatcher for Harris County, Texas. And in that moment, sitting at her console on the 5th floor of the Emergency Communications Center on Travis Street in downtown Houston, she had just admitted to failing a family in the worst way imaginable. What investigators had uncovered in the weeks leading up to this confrontation was a pattern so callous, so indifferent to human suffering, that seasoned detectives struggled to process it. 47 emergency calls over 10 months, medical emergencies, domestic violence, car accidents on I-10 and the Katy Freeway, each one answered by Crenshonda Williams, each one disconnected within seconds. But it was the Williams calls, 3 desperate pleas from a mother trying to save her 4-month-old son, that would send this case to trial, to national news, and ultimately to a prison cell in Gatesville, Texas. 18 months in state prison. A $1.4 million settlement paid by Harris County taxpayers. And a mother who will never stop asking why her son never had a chance.
Yeah, this shit about to get nasty. This is about to get nasty. This is my first time watching this all the way through. I saw the clip on Twitter. And I'm like, no way. But already you telling me taxpayers that are responsible for some shit that they didn't have nothing to do with. We really got to come out of pocket for this. Oh, this is just the beginning. I ain't heard nothing yet. Hold up.
Because someone couldn't be bothered to do her job. Before we continue, have you ever called 911 and wondered if someone was actually listening? Let us know in the comments. And if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel. Crenshonda Latrice Williams was born in March 1999 in 3rd Ward, Houston. Her mother, Patricia, worked as a dental hygienist at a clinic on Wheeler Avenue. Steady work, decent benefits, home by 6 most nights. Her father, Darnell, drove long haul for Werner Enterprises, hauling freight across Texas. He was gone 2 weeks out of every month, sometimes 3. She was the middle child. Older brother Darnell Jr., younger sister Keisha. They shared a 2-bedroom apartment off Scott Street, cramped but clean. The AC window unit ran all summer and barely kept up with the Houston heat. Patricia kept the place spotless, but 3rd Ward was 3rd Ward. She was pretty. Everyone said so. By middle school, she'd learned that being pretty opened doors. Teachers were kinder. Boys paid attention. Girls wanted to be close to her. She never had to try hard at anything. Things just worked out.
Isn't it funny how even a narrator who's probably AI is saying the same thing? Like, by now, we should already be past that argument. If you still think that women have it harder than men, let's just leave that out the window. Don't bring it in here. Just thought I'd add that in there because I get tired of hearing that bait page post shit.
At Jack Yates High School, she floated through the social hierarchy without effort. Homecoming court junior year, prom court senior year, an Instagram following of 2,000 before graduation, impressive for 2017. She posted selfies, got likes, got comments, got the attention she craved. Her teachers were less impressed. She was bright but easily distracted, one wrote. Another noted, strong verbal skills but inconsistent effort. A third observed she was more interested in social life than academics, and frequently on her phone during class. She graduated in 2017 with a 2.4 GPA and no particular plan for what came next. College lasted 1 semester. Houston Community College, fall of 2017. She enrolled in general studies, thinking vaguely about business or communications. She stopped showing up by October, stopped responding to emails from her advisor by November. It wasn't for me, she told her mother. What followed was a string of retail jobs that never stuck. Forever 21 at the Galleria, 3 months. She quit because the manager had an attitude. Ulta Beauty in Memorial City.
So let me get this straight. You got a pretty chick who thought that her looks were going to get her through every single door. She was going to become a supermodel or some type of influencer and blow up all over TikTok. It didn't work out that way because she found out that there were other women that had the same appeal that she did, and she was going to have to put in more creativity. Couldn't do it. Ended up taking on a string of positions that she would never be able to settle with because her attitude won't allow her to work underneath somebody else. Sounds about right.
4 months. She quit because she was tired of standing all day. A brief stint at a call center in Greenway Plaza, 6 weeks. She walked out mid-shift because a customer raised his voice. She was 20 years old, living at home, making $9 an hour when she bothered to work at all. Her mother was running out of patience. You need a real job, Patricia told her. Benefits, stability, something you can build a life on. In early 2022, Crenshonda saw a posting for the Harris County Emergency Services District. 911 dispatcher. Starting pay, $17.25 an hour. Full benefits. Pension eligibility after 5 years.
Miss Williams, step away from the
Excuse
console.
me, I'm working.
The logs.
So, long story short, someone loses their life due to the fact that she didn't want to do her job. And this is one of the problems we have today in society with spoiling these girls at a young age and not telling them the harsh truth about how life works. Privilege is only awarded to those who earn it. Don't matter how good you look. If you can't do anything with it, you just another face walking up and down these sidewalks. So y'all spoiled her in the comment section. Y'all kissed her feet. You confessed your undying love to her. She got big-headed and thought that she could take that same attitude everywhere she went, and it all cost somebody their life because she didn't want to be no fucking dispatcher. That wasn't her goal. She doesn't want to work. She wants to be Cardi B, Sexy Red, She wants that easy lifestyle. She wants grapes fed to her. Instead, she gets 18 months, which is not long enough as far as I'm concerned. And I'm more irritated at the fact that they didn't focus more or less on the actual family that was subsequently going to be suffering from this whole situation. Did y'all not check her work history? Y'all just hired her? Are you just hiring anyone? My condolences to the family, but like, come on, man. This is what happened when you don't make people work for shit. You just give them whatever.
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot who shies to talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn your ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sun flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is bread and plain if you get it messy.